Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, so we have Aniruddha Nitya Prabhu, so I think we can start the program,
Yeah,
without
just,
this.
yeah.
Okay, so I will in the chat box, I will add the schedule for everyone so that they can see. So, okay, so Aniruddha Nitya Prabhu is here, so we can start the program. Yeah. So Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dada Pranam, Jasila Prabhupada. As you all know that Jayapataka Swami's health is not going well, and we have assembled here today to pray for him, for his speedy recovery and for his good health. Devotees' prayers are very important, as we all know, and even a little prayer helps a lot. So we are assembled here to pray for Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. So without any delay, I would like to invite Aniruddha Nitya Prabhu. Prabhu, if you are here, if you can start the Kirtan program. We have Aniruddha Nitya Prabhu. And then, well, let me add the schedule in the. After Aniruddha Nitya Prabhu, we have. Aniruddha Nitya Prabhu, are you here?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, Prabhu, please go ahead. Prabhu, please go ahead and start the Kirtan, and I will add the schedule in the chat box. Yeah, after some time.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji. Thank you for arranging this program for Guru Maharaj. And he actually kind of very appreciative of whatever his well wishers are doing all over the world for his health. So I'll just do Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
श्रद्धा माता जी का भक्ति भिक्षा है बट वो जयपताका
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One last time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Guru Sita Premanande, Hare Bol.
Hare Hare Bol. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. It was so melodious and very engaging and very meditative, I would say. Very nice, Prabhu. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Next, we have Aparagarangi Mataji. Mataji, if you are ready, you can go ahead and do a little kirtan for Maharaj.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for organizing this and giving all of us a chance to be together. Thank you so much. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura.
Thank you, Mataji. It was very beautiful and very, very melodious kirtan. Thank you so much. Koladi Prabhu also joined the program from Bangladesh, and I requested him to do little kirtan for Swami, Jayapataka Swami. He agreed. So he will do the kirtan after Vishwapati Nityanand Prabhu and before Narsimhadev prayer. So next we have Kalyani Mataji and family. If Kalyani Mataji, if you are available, you can go ahead, Mataji. Kalyani Mataji.
Can you hear us, Mataji?
Yeah, we can hear you, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll start.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Kalyani Mataji and Girdhar. It was so nice when you all sing, as a family. It's very nice to, enjoy your kirtan. Thank you so much for your time, Prabhu. Next, we have Vishwapati Nityananda Prabhu. Prabhu, if you are ready, you can please go ahead and do little kirtan for Maharaj.
Yes. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for organizing such a wonderful kirtan prayer. Hopefully Krishna will be kind enough to listen our prayer and Guru Maharaj will come out of danger and back to Mayapur soon.
Yes,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Namo Vishnu Padayo Krishna Preshtayo Bhutale Vimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirdishesha Sunnavadi Pato Deshotarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ramo Ramo Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Jai Radhe.
Thank you, Prabhu. It was so melodious and so blissful. Very nice, Kirtan Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Next, we have Koladev Pran Prabhu. Prabhu, if you are here, you can go, Prabhu. You can go ahead and do a little Kirtan. And thank you, Prabhu. It was such a short notice, but you accepted to do the little Kirtan for Maharaj. It's very nice of you. So.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna, all the assembled devotees. Please accept my most humble obeisances. Actually, it's my good fortune that I got a chance to do Kirtan, even though you had already set up your roster, but still you accommodated me. So I'm really grateful to all of you for giving me a chance. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pasyattu Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasari Gaur Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Thank you, Prabhu. It was so blissful. Thank you so much for your Kirtan, Prabhu. Thank you. Shraddha Mataji, do you want to say something? Do you have some announcement, Mataji?
Yes, yes, thank you so much.
Yes, Mataji.
First of all, yes, can you
Yes,
hear me?
Mataji.
Tantra Pranams, my dear devotees. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining here, and especially Kuldeep Pran Prabhu, all the way from Bangladesh, right?
Yeah.
Thank
And he
you.
accepted like last minute. I just
Last
put it.
minute. Yes, when I spotted him, I was just delighted to,
Yeah.
So these are, as most of you know, that these are Saturday sessions that we spend, some of the devotees spend to discuss the Shastras. And once in a while, we are fortunate to bring in more devotees and then have Kirtan sessions. And as you all know, that this is a special Kirtan that we are doing for the good health of Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. And so I also wanted to introduce, for those of you who are the regulars here, that today we are joined by Shruti Mataji. And this is the first time that she's joining us here. And our Venu Gita Mataji met her in Mountain House, if I'm not mistaken. And she expressed a desire for Krishna consciousness. And so she's here. She's soon going to become a regular. She wanted to attend the classes, and I told her that there could be no better way than to join when there is Kirtan going on. So, there'll be dull classes for me when the weeks to come, but and you get to participate in praying for His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. So that's just a fantastic opportunity. So she said that, well, as all of you know, and as His Holiness Giriraj Swami Maharaj says that Krishna likes what Radha does, and Krishna does what Radha likes. So if we want to please Krishna, we have to just make sure that Radharani is on our side. And so when Shruti texted me just now and said that she wanted to sing and render the Radha Kripa Katak, so we were just delighted and we said, yes, go ahead. So without much ado, over to you, Shruti, please.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Thanks for this opportunity. Hare Krishna, everyone. मुनीन्द्रविन्दवन्दिते त्रिलोकशोकहारिणी प्रसन्नवक्त्रपङ्कजे निकुञ्जभूविलासिनी ब्रजेन्द्रभानुनन्दिनी ब्रजेन्द्रसूनुसङ्गते कदा करिष्यसि मां कृपाकटाक्षभाजनम् अशोकवृक्षवल्लरी वितानमण्डपस्थिते प्रवालज्वालपल्लव प्रभारुणाङ्घ्रिकोमले वराभयस्फुरत्करे प्रभूतसम्पदालये कदा करिष्यसि मां कृपाकटाक्षभाजनम् कदा करिष्यसि मां कृपाकटाक्षभाजनम् अनङ्गरङ्गमङ्गलप्रसङ्गभङ्गुराभ्रुवां सुविभ्रम ससम्भ्रम दृगन्तबाणपातनै निरन्तरं वशीकृतप्रतीतनन्दनन्दने कदा करिष्यसि मां कृपाकटाक्षभाजनम् तड़ित सुवर्ण चंपक प्रदीप्त गौरवीगहे मुख प्रभा परास्त कोटि शारदेन्दु मंडले विचित्र चित्र संचरच्च कोर सावलोचने कदा करिष्यसि मां कृपा कटाक्ष भाजनम् मदोन्मदाति यौवने प्रमोदमान मंडिते प्रियानुराग रंजिते कला विलास पंडिते अनन्य धन्य कुंज राज काम केलि कोविदे कदा करिष्यसि मां कृपा कटाक्ष भाजनम् अशेष हाव भाव धीर हीर हार भूषिते प्रभूत सात कुंभ कुंभ कुंभी कुंभ सुस्तनी प्रशस्त मंद हास्य चूर्ण पूर्ण सौख्य सागरे कदा करिष्यसि मां कृपा कटाक्ष भाजनम् मृणाल वाल वल्लरी तरंग रंग दोर्लते लताग्रलास्य लोल नील लोचनावलोकने ललल्लुलल मिलन मनोज्ञ मुग्ध मोहनाश्रिते कदा करिष्यसि मां कृपा कटाक्ष भाजनम् सुवर्ण मालिकांचिते त्रिरेख कंबुकंठगे त्रिसूत्र मंगली गुण त्रिरत्न दीप्ति दीधिते सलोल नील कुंतले प्रसून गुच्छ गुंफिते कदा करिष्यसि मां कृपा कटाक्ष भाजनम् नितंब बिंब लंब मान पुष्प मेखला गुण प्रशस्त रत्न किंकड़ी कलाप मध्य मंजुले करीन्द्र सुंड दंडिकावरोह शोभ गोरुके कदा करिष्यसि मां कृपा कटाक्ष भाजनम् अनेक मंत्र नाद मंजुनु पुरारवस्खलत समाज राज हंस वंश निक्वणाति गौरवे विलोल हेम वल्लरी विडम्बि चारु चंक्रमे कदा करिष्यसि मां कृपा कटाक्ष भाजनम् अनंत कोटि विष्णु लोक नम्र पद्मजार्चिते हिमाद्रिजा पुलोमजा विरंचिजा वरप्रदे अपार सिद्धि वृद्धि दिग्ध सत्पदांगुली नखे कदा करिष्यसि मां कृपा कटाक्ष भाजनम् मखेश्वरी क्रियेश्वरी स्वधेश्वरी सुरेश्वरी त्रिवेद भारतीश्वरी प्रमाण शासनेश्वरी रमेश्वरी क्षमेश्वरी प्रमोद काननेश्वरी ब्रजेश्वरी ब्रजाधिपे श्रीराधिके नमोस्तुते ब्रजेश्वरी ब्रजाधिपे श्रीराधिके नमोस्तुते इतिमत भूतस्तवं निशम्य भानुनन्दिनी करोतु संततं जनं कृपा कटाक्ष भाजनं भवेत् तदैव संचित त्रिरूप कर्म नाशनं लभेत् तद् ब्रजेन्द्र सूनु मंडल प्रवेशनं कदा करिष्यसि मां कृपा कटाक्ष भाजनं कदा करिष्यसि मां कृपा कटाक्ष भाजनम हरे कृष्णा थैंक यू सो मच
Thank you, Shruti Mataji. It was very nice to hear that. I mean, I have not heard these prayers before, but this was really nice, actually, very beautiful and very engaging too. Yeah, very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing the prayers for Jayapataka Swami Maharaja. Thank you.
Thank you.
Rupashri Mataji, you wanna go next for Narasimha Dev prayer?
Sure.
Mataji, 1 minute. So Gandharvika Mataji, I'm sorry, I just put you on spot. After Narsimhadev prayer, would you like to say a few words about Jayapataka Swami Maharaja's health and Jayapataka Swami Maharaj? If you want to say something, few words about Maharaj, Mataji, if you are available. Just for a few minutes.
Sure, Mataji, thank you. No problem.
Sorry, Mataji, I just put you on spot. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Yeah. So, yes, Rupashri Mataji can go ahead, Mataji, for Narsimhadev prayer.
Okay, thank you so much. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Praladadaine Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Shilatankanakalaye Ito Nishingho Parato Nishingho Yato Yami Tato Nishingho Bahir Nishingho Hridaye Nishingho Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prapade Tavakara Kamala Varenakam Adbhuta Shingam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Nishingadev Jaya Nishingadev Nishingadev Jaya Nishingadev Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Shingadev Bhagwan ki
Jai.
Prahlad Maharaj ki
Jai.
Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Thank you, Rupashri Mataji. It was very sweet Narsimhadev prayer. Thank you so much. Gandharvika Mataji, would you mind saying some few words, Mataji, about Jayapataka Swami Maharaja's health and some updates about Maharaj?
Hare Krishna Mataji. It's always miraculous. Every time Guru Maharaj goes to hospital, like people think that maybe he's very critical, but so many devotees pray for him and his strong will to preach Chaitanya's movement, that he always gets cured. And it's really Krishna's mercy upon him. And because he has a very, very sincere desire to give Krishna consciousness to as many people as he can. And they have sent a report saying that there are some liquids in the lungs and things like that. And it's so hard and it's so painful, every process that he has undergone at various stages. But he overcomes them, and as soon as he comes out, he just doesn't sit there and worry about, oh, I did so much in Krishna consciousness, why am I suffering like this? There is no thought about it. He's always grateful. And even in one of the reports, they had written how Guru Maharaj was asking about that doctor and his family because they had gotten COVID a few months back. So who remembers all these things when they come to consciousness, right? After going through so much pain. So Guru Maharaj is always preaching, whether he walks, whether he's in the hospital bed, or whatever happens to him. And he breathes Gauranga and Nityananda. So the longer he lives and walks on this planet, everybody who comes in touch with those type of devotees will always be blessed. And let's continue to pray. And I'm so grateful to be in this call today, and I could feel the vibration of Shraddha Mataji's leadership and the guidance that she gives to all of you so enthusiastically engaged in hearing and chanting about Krishna. And this is the best good activity and the best medicine that one can take, and best nourishment that one can take in one's life to overcome all the problems of life. So thank you all so much, and thank you Sukarupa Mataji and all my dear God brothers and God sisters. I'm so grateful for all of your association. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. It's so nice to hear about Maharaj. You know, when I was looking at the update, Apara Gaurangi Mataji was sending me, daily update, because I requested her that, please keep me updated with Maharaj's help. And it was so nice to see that, I mean, he's out of ICU and he's preaching and he's talking about, taking classes and going for preaching and all, right? So traveling and preaching. So we need Maharaj very badly, Mataji. Like, he's so precious, right? And all Prabhupada's disciples are so precious. Yeah. So thank you so much, Mataji, for your prayers and few words. So Shraddha Mataji, would you like to say something and as a closing statement, Mataji?
Yeah, sure, definitely. Thank you, Sukarpa Mataji, for organizing this. I know that it's not an easy task to do, and it involves a lot of behind the scene work that you always do so deftly, and then also for being the MC for today's call. So thank you so much, and also for spotlighting and spotting Kuldeep Prabhu. We would have missed him. He is singing, so that's very nice. Yeah. So I won't hold you for long. I know we are over our time, but it was good to hear from the additional speakers today. It's really a good fortune to do that. And when it comes to Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, I was actually introduced to Jayapataka Swami Maharaj by our own Gandharvika Mataji. And I didn't even know what Vyas Puja was till she invited me mercifully to one of.
I remember right from the beginning, Shraddha Mataji was so attached to Guru Maharaj. And every Vyasa Puja, she'll come and it was so much fun. Yes, yeah. Mataji.
I remember that, yeah. And then life took, took hold of me, and I couldn't, come in the night to drive and come all the way, but I really missed those. And those were some of the founding days for me to see and watch you, what a Shishya does to the spiritual master. And then, of course, knowing, and then later on, I came to know more Kuldeep Prabhu. Then he was and his wife Simantini Sakhi. They were initiated, and then of course our Rupachri Mataji and Vishwa Prabhu, so they were initiated after that, and then Apara Gaurangi, joined us, and then many more who are here, his disciples.
Aniruddha Nitai Chand.
Aniruddha Nitai Chand, then he was there. Yeah, I still remember that.
Sumadhura Mataji.
Yes, and Sumadhura Mataji. Fantastic, yeah. Fantastic devotees, and of course Trilokani Mataji. And I have opportunity of working with so many of you on our corporate Sankirtan group, so we do meet there. And so one of the things I still remember, and I've heard that from so many of his disciples, and also witnessed it also and on my own, and that is that he has a penchant of observing people very acutely and very intensely. And I remember Gandharvika Mataji was telling me once that that she was in Mayapur, and it was a big hall, and Maharaj had come to give a lecture, and she was standing by the pool, and I think she was worried about I'm pretty sure it was office or something that was bothering her. And so she was there, and she had that look on her face. And then after the class was over, Maharaj came straight to her and then asked about her welfare, and she was like, how does he know out of the hundreds of people who are there that he has to single me out? So that is definitely there. And I'm always amazed that nothing stops Maharaj from preaching. Nothing can stop him. Nothing, absolutely nothing. And I was reading the bulletins that Apara Gorangi was sending us, and others as well, that he's there ready to preach to the nurses, and he's always does that whenever he ends up in a hospital. For him, it's a preaching opportunity, and the details to which, and the like I said, the finer details to which he goes. It just amazes me. Again, observation. I was with Apara Gorangi and Sri Antriksh Prabhu in Mayapur, and I had the good fortune to come, face to face, because he had come to attend the wedding of two of his disciples. They were both married, like there were two couples getting married on the same day, same place in Mayapur, and they had just wanted their Guru Maharaj to be there, and Guru Maharaj, could not, Jayapataka Swami Maharaj could not, say no to that, such a loving request. So he came there for a short moment, and in that short moment, Apara Gorangi Mataji squeezed me in and tried to introduce me, and then he just looked at one of me and he said, "Thank you for serving your Guru Maharaj so much." And I was like, how does he know, and how does he remember, and how does he pinpoint like that? And he also said that, "Thank you for taking care of Apara Gorangi." So he remembers. Apara must have told him sometime, like I'm talking to Shraddha Mataji or whatever, like that. He remembers all that. And I was listening to one of the lectures by Viraha Prabhu, his secretary, and when he was, some other occasion when he was in hospital. And so he was saying that, he was in a wheelchair, and Prabhu was wheeling him, pushing the chair, and he was supposed to take him from point A to point B. And Maharaj would stop the wheelchair every 70 meters and, talk to a lady. So the lady, how all disciples were coming and, talking. So this lady kept on talking to him, and then he would talk a little bit, and then he would walk, and the lady would talk. And then after 70 meters, 70 feet, he would again stop. And this went on and on. And Vara Prabhu was like, he was organizing it. So he was thinking about the time, etc. But then, and then, the day was over, Vara Prabhu came back home. And then Maharaj was on to his other things. But later in the night, Maharaj came to visit him. And then he asked him that, do you know why I was stopping every 70 feet? So obviously he didn't know. So but while he was thinking of what do I answer, then Maharaj answered. And he said that lady who had come, she's got lung cancer. And so for her, it's very difficult to walk even a few feet. And she had, because of her love for the spiritual master, she had come there to meet him. And she said, that's why I was stopping the wheelchair every 70 feet so that she could breathe. So look at him, like he's in the hospital, being moved from one place to another place. And he's still thinking of others, right? And he was just saying, and again, we hear over and over again, we just see. So it's a good fortune, really good fortune to be associated with him. Lava Matra Sadhu Sangha, even if you came to this and have not met him before, even if you came and heard about him, that itself is going to be so auspicious for all of us. And it just and I'm just overwhelmed that so many people came and participated here. It just shows your love for Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. And I was reading about him. I wanted to know more about him, and so I came to know that he comes from a very opulent family. His grandfather was in the paint business, and he was, where he was born. Of course, he was born here in America, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And so his name, of course, before initiation, his name was John Gordon. Or Gordon John, as we say, and as Americans will say, Gordon John. So, and then that gets broken up into Gaur, as in Gauranga, Gordon John. So that's what, he used to laugh about it, that, even my name was given like that. And actually, Srila Prabhupada said that, that Jayapataka Swami Maharaj and two other devotees were formerly associates of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and they had taken the birth in the West just to facilitate spreading Krishna consciousness in the West. So it is so amazing that, when you see people like Jayapataka Swami Maharaj who are so intense and bent upon preaching. He started in Montreal in Canada as a temple president, and Srila Prabhupada said, I think you'll have to be in Montreal forever because your job and your seva is there so much. But then, one thing led to another. He came to, I think, Toronto in Canada, and then somebody else took over. And then Prabhupada said, now you take a big visa and you go to India. And then the rest is history, the way he has been, doing everything possible in India, every nook and corner of ISKCON activities. He has been on the GBC, so many, and I know him always. And I had the good fortune of hearing his pranam mantras, his second pranam mantra. And I was like, wow, in the second pranam mantra, it talks about how he's there to take care of the villages. And yes, we know Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, at the risk to his own health, initiates not one, not two, but villages, complete whole villages come under his kripa katak. So I just today, my prayers are that that the Lord give him a even longer life and good health so that he can continue to do all the good work that he's doing. And thank you so much, all of you, starting with our Anirudh Jan Prabhu, who did a melodious Kirtan, and then Apara Gorangi, Mataji, Kalyari, Mataji, Srinivas Prabhu, and Giridhar. They always join us and they come up with this beautiful classical songs. And then, of course, our local Vishwa Prabhu and Rupashri Mataji. Yeah, Rupashri Mataji. Amazing. And then our impromptu Koladeep Pran Prabhu and Shruti Mataji. Fantastic. And the nursing home prayers there. Gandharvika Mataji, good to hear you. And I would just say that once in a while, Mataji, please come and join us on our Saturday classes, and please, enlighten us with your realization. They're always amazing and, very heartfelt and realistic realizations that you come up with. So with that, I will turn it back to you, Sukarpa Mataji, with a big thank you to all of you too for coming over here.
Thank you, Mataji. I didn't know so many things about Jayapataka Maharaj. You said, I mean, it was so nice to hear about Jayapataka Swami. Very nice information. Thank you, everyone. I know we are a little over time, but thank you so much, all the Kirtaniers and all the speakers, and Shraddha Mataji for giving us an opportunity to use her timing. This is her supposed to be Bhakti Viksha class, and we just grabbed
the timing. Best use of that time. This is the best use of time and the best use of my Zoom account to be used in the service of devotees.
Thank you, Mataji, for that. Thank you for accommodating us. And with that, I mean, we will take your permission to go, and please keep the prayers on. For Maharaj, please continue praying for Maharaj. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yes, and thank you so much, Sukarupa Mataji, for organizing all this once again, and all the devotees for making time on a Saturday to come here and join us. And my last request would be that if you can unmute yourself, and if all of us together can say, Jayapataka Swami Maharaj ki jai. Let us all do that together on the count of 3, 1, and 2. Please unmute yourself if you have forgotten. Jayapataka 1 and 2 and 3.
Jayapataka Swami Maharaj ki jai. Jayapataka Maharaj ki jai. Haribol. Haribol. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha Gaur Premanande.
Haribol.
Hundred pranams.
Thank you.